Good morning. Welcome to Great Transition Strategies Monday Morning Standup. 5 minutes to get your week off to a great start and potentially give you something to help make you a more effective leader. Today's topic, strategic time. I'm Gary Slyman. As an executive coach, I work with leaders like you all the time, and I help them understand themselves, how they lead, so they can love what they do. That's my goal. Help you build clarity and love what you do. Strategic time. What am I talking about? Go back. Well, first, as leaders, I'm going to go out on a limb and I think, see if you agree with me. As leaders, probably the most important thing we do is set direction and vision and point the direction of the organization, where it's going, regardless of the level you lead, if you're a CEO or if you're a leader of a small team. All right, so that's what we do. I want to ask you, how much of that time do you spend thinking strategically about how you lead? So that's what I mean by strategic time. So go back and think about last week. Think about all the things, all the activities you were involved in, and all the things that you accomplished. I know you had a busy week. We all do. What did you accomplish last week? What activities were you involved in, and what did you accomplish? And if you label them tactical accomplishments, or strategic. Were they tactical or were they strategic? Tactical would be someone came to me with a problem, I solved the problem. They came to me with these things that needed to get done. I did the budget, I did some personnel things, I did personnel evaluations, talked to them where they're going. That's tactical. Strategic. Thinking about direction, organization, what's going on with the organization longer term. If you're like most, I'm going to bet that most of your time was spent tactical. And I'm also going to say it probably frustrated you too, that people came to you like, and you're like, oh, why am I mired in this stuff? I should not be mired in this tactical stuff. So now look at the calendar. So if you go back and you looked at your calendar, how much white space was in your calendar? Or were you scheduled one thing to the next with very little transition time and lots of things going on? I mean some space free. What I mean by white space, and I put these two bars here, it's like pause on the video, where you were able to pause, lean back and think, what am I doing? How am I doing it? Am I going in the direction I want to go with the organization? How much white space? And I'm going to bet that you didn't have a lot. So that's something I think we as leaders need to think about and we need to put into our schedules. So we are not so busy. Get out of the tactical, get into the strategic. White space, lean back and think. So now this is all about you getting your week off to a great start. So you look back. What did you do? Now let's look forward. Look forward. What do you have going on this week? Where have you created white space? Have you created any white space for the big picture? What am I doing big picture wise for the organization? Do you have it in there? And that might be, and I think for most leaders, 30 minutes would be a lot of time in some cases. Do you have 30 minutes to think about weekly? But then I also think what's really important is daily time. Do you have any daily time where you're pushing pause? And if you think about goals, and we've talked about this before on this stand-up, set some small goals. Hey, I want to spend 30 minutes at the beginning of the week and end of the week to look at some blocks of time to think where we're going strategically. And on a daily basis, 3 times during the day, mid-morning, midday, end of the day, I want to have 5 minutes, just 5 minutes where I lean back and think, how am I doing at a strategic level? Am I accomplishing the strategic things I need to? The scary thing about this is when you put white space on your calendar and somebody walks by your office and you're in the office and you're thinking, you're not in a meeting, you're not rolling. Chances are someone's walking by and goes, well, she's not busy right now. Let me see if I can just jump in. You need to be deliberate about creating that space for yourself so you can think. And that might mean you need to get out of the office and go walk so you can think and do the things you need to be a good strategic leader. So white space, time to think, time to be strategic, weekly basis, daily basis, set the goals small so you can make them, feel good about yourself and make some progress. Hope you found that helpful. I look forward to an opportunity to work with you. Hey, have a great week. Hopefully you're going to be more strategic this week. See you next Monday morning, 8:30. Have a great week.